This is home for the next 2 weeks. But hopefully tasty catch and cooks we've ever done. I'm super excited for this. And hunt ourselves some dinner. Alvin's scaled his way up this tree behind me here. Yeah? Yep. Happy with that? Yeah. I would end up falling off anyway. So just getting that nice and smooth. So Alvin's making one, Jimmy's making one, Brett's making one. You happy with that? Yeah? Get a pigeon, bat, no. Mullet. Do you mind just stop doing that? And it's a pretty slow and quite dangerous process. You want me to hold this one? This is an old recycled tyre tube. And Alvin, you learning, boys? Maxie and Brett learning? Strong enough? Yeah. Yeah, happy? Yeah. Strong enough? And I'm off to the rubber. The boys are going to show me how having to find the bow. They reckon this tree is the right one. That's the one. Not quite halfway, and I reckon they're going to leave that middle part thicker. And backside? No. Not yeah. Narrow? Yeah. More here. Cut more here. It's got a nice soft bark that just peels straight off with a sharp knife. It's a very specific type of wood. Most wood, of course, made and just broke, so we'll probably use this one. Mine here, but that would take a period of time to dry out, so faster than we've made a slingshot. You ready? On one of the cows. Whale cow. It's a pretty big target. The safest place was the cow. 1 to get his eye in, and now 2 for 2 on the not so wild cows. Rice, Max. Good rice in the ear. Right, back yourself. Alright, there's a bat that's just flowing in. Oh, pretty close. Close, yeah. Week 1. Yeah, week 1 of life. See what, it is a bad. Both being pretty generous. Good for stalking up and getting those wildfowl in amongst the tight kind of areas. But reload, and you can kind of walk with maybe, 5 or 6 sticks. And class will roll on that at the moment, and that is what we're trying to do at the. This brought us a lot of grief for a lot of years. Waiting in airports. You download the app. You pick your country, you download the plan, and it's active in the world. So generally, they'll have you covered. And the pricing starts as low as $1. Trying to find out of the 8 different options, which is the best. Nomad does that automatically. That makes it even better. Nomad just launched weekly wins. Check in for charges. It's just staying connected. So if you're interested, but for now, the tide's turning. Let's get back out there. Third time lucky. You're one. Half, and then there is the most delicious nut. They're the best. Yeah, mate, half for you. Well earned. Good Baccarat? Yeah. Practice. This is probably a good step if you get an orange out. Oh, rebound. That hits it. If you went under it, you get a few drops. Not at the fruit, but at the branch above it, which knocked it out. That was so... Nice, mate. Looks good. Yeah. That was so good, man. We can see what else we can find, eh? So the guys on the island here pretty much totally hungry to see what we can come up with. Boys have all stopped here, but some kind of a fruit, either as a preventative to kill cancer cells, or when you are sick with. But yeah. Big tree growing out wild at the back of the village here. What kind of snake you reckon he is, mate? Oh. But venomous or non-venomous? No, non-venomous. No? That'd be... Narvel tree in local language here. It's got probably the most delicious... Alvin just spotted a pigeon in there. Any of you in the comments said, oh, that's, irresponsible parenting, you shouldn't have a knife. But look, Matt, you can hear this massive tree behind us is teeming, load up with quite a large green fruit, and on the inside, a bit of a tougher assignment. I'll go. Thank you. Take 2. Cause enough damage to a fruit bat to bring him out of the tree, mate, for sure. He's saying you're... But where? This, there?
Barry's just using a heavy rock.
That's awesome. Here, Barry, for you.
Triple the size of an almond.
Very, very good. I'd say 5 times better than any other.
Have an almond, mate.
They're teaching the kids what you meant. This big tree behind me here is the outriggers on canoes or even roofs and housing. Tree behind us, I don't know the English name, but in language they call it a little bit like a fist size green fruit, but the leaves supposedly, they said that may be a little bit big to eat, but they will cook it a bit to the right. Oi, the branch, I threw it hard.
Not only that, it's poisonous. Poison? No. Alright, if Pat eats it, I trust it.
In Pat we trust.
Yeah.
At the back of camp here. The Nummalou bird.
First shot was bang on, like it startled it. It startled him.
Starting to become a bit of a grim outlook for dinner, so we thought we'd try.
Semi-automatic.
How many we need? More?
I don't know.
That's right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We got the old school and we got the new school.
Back up, mate.
All right, we're ready. The sun is not far off setting, landing on this island to search for food. And we'll be waiting. Or eaten flying fox before, but I'm told that's a good one.
Yeah, so. The boys are happy.
That's just spotted.
You looking?
We just gotta wait for him to drop or send him to pick up the tree.
The boys are throwing sticks to try and hit it, to slodge it, knock it down.
All right. Sweet, let's go.
Island. So we're just kind of sitting on the foreshore and waiting to see if a whole heap of them.
Guys are gonna have a go with a stick and a shotgun. They were close though.
Morning, hey, the guys sort of spot something up in one of the trees, bit of sign language, and then they're onto the sign language, eh? And one of them's going this way, one of them's going
communicating with eyebrow.
Yeah, it was
just like
bang on.
Sitting there, just didn't know what the hell happened. It might have even like the other way. Oh, it's right on dark and it's flown the wrong way. Oh. First time for me. Good job, Alvin. Good stuff. There we go.
And this is going to be the grand reveal. Open him up, mate.
Up teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4. A handful of heads.
Mix how it tastes.
Dinner's on, Alvin. Pat. Choo!
Yeah.
I'll skin.
Mate, what's the best way to eat it? Just...
Thank you, Mr. Flying Fox.
Yeah, it does taste like a duck.
Tastes like duck. Appreciate it. Thanks, Barry.
You eat some blind box? Some
Government saying.
no, I don't.
Yeah, no love.
Oh, wow. We've just touched down on one of the most beautiful islands. They fight hard. You get yourself a nice breakfast.
It's best. Okay, so basically the guys here on the island go out every Sunday morning.
It, mate, it looks beautiful. With only simple spears, the guys are limited to what fit seems to deepen your desire to improve, and I'm sure.
Yo, Jimmy!
Past the waves.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Like I could finish for lunch.
There's a really good rock straight under us and it looks...
Out the back door, but he swam up about 30 meters to this. Too smart for us, mate. Let's keep looking. Come back and look for him later. There was a buffalo emperor there that came in on the burley.
Beach. And Barry, who had the kayak, I dropped the fish off. Good stuff. Big parrot, hey?
Yeah.
What's this one here? What lunch is going to look like. Oh, nice, bro. That's a fish and chip Sunday because 2 or 3 people every...
Camera shy, mate. He was busting out some good dance moves before. All ages, and they've all pulled their weight except for me. I think I was the only one. Seems the girls are in charge of the fire while the boys are cleaning the fishes. Everyone loves fried fish. Over this way, it looks like some other fish are getting wrapped until they're charcoaled on the outside and then just get chipped away with a bit of broken glass right on top of the fire. We're just sitting back and learning a few things here.
That's wrapped in a grated down wild yam.
One scoop, once a day, and you're sorted. AG1 first thing in the morning. I feel that it sets me up for the entire day. Can't afford to get sick on a trip like this and miss out on experiences, but be operating at 100%. AG1 can play a big part in that. You want to have the energy to really get the most out of it all day. One convenient scoop. I've been drinking it for a couple of years now, guys. Absolutely love it, recommend it. Now there's a special offer available for you guys, you viewers. If you scan the QR, feel the same benefits which I have and so many people speak about. You've got 90 days to island. There's 100 hectares here and our good mate Brett lives here.
Chicken. All feeding them coconuts. Yeah, all these coconuts, but also big mounds of coconuts here behind me.
That was like the food bell getting rung. Look at this.
Language. Get them moving.
Oh yeah. And actually it sort of works on similar specimens.
And here we have the mating call.
Us fed, but it also keeps a lot of the villagers fed to their...
How many of these girls here?
So for friend, mate.
We've come to a section of the island now. Oh look, there's all these wild cattle up in front of us. The world, so Barry's going to help us set some traps. Is this a good spot, Barry?
Yeah.
You happy with that? And we'll see him here and catch him. Secured it onto that. I better do this tight, this will be in.
All right, we've got 6 traps set. We're gonna have to come back late in the night.
These coconut crab traps a few hours ago. And the first one's just in front of us. See if we can. Oh, hopefully there's some coconut crabs. I think they'll eat seeds, they'll eat little rats, little bits of fish. What more down here? We'll keep looking.
Show me coming and it says,
He tried to.
yeah.
It's a bit of a tug of war there just off camera, but Alvin managed to get a hold of him.
Yeah, he's not getting let go. We've let go way too many of these.
Oh, we got one, another one. Unreal. Stoked. Whew. All right, let's get out of this storm, eh? A couple of Vanuatu coconut crabs. Go back for a feast?
Yep, let's go back. We've woken up this morning to an absolute incredible... I'll have a bit of a flick, see if we can catch a fish. Any luck, mate?
There's a few mullet. Now this is a promising...
Strick's just got the drone up for an eagle eye view and he's already yelled a range of wildlife. It's pristine, that's for sure. Mate, you said that no fish biting.
Thankfully, we've got something even more special for a lunch cook-up.
Right, the wood's been chopped up, Natalie, chilies, some capsicums, onions, garlic.
It's all coming together.
So, shaping up to be a pretty good lunch. One of the staples here in the Pacific Islands is cassava, which is layer off, and you can either throw that on the fire, or what we're doing with lunch
It's coconut, so we'll crack a few open. Here, a bush knife normally does the trick. We'll save a bit of that technique and a skill to this, but so good. Yum. Maybe a pina colada.
that's ready for... Ooh, it's like there is... There's so much meat in that one, yeah?
Big fun off you. Sun safety is sexy. Keep mum happy. Let's go have a feed.
Fresh produce. There's a bit of hunger in the camp, mate.
All right, boys. Cheers. Cheers, fellas. What an epic start to what's going to be... Oh, wow. What do you reckon of that? Unique flavour, isn't it? Bit of a delicacy.
There's nothing else like it. The bird's working, and there looks like there's fish jumping out chasing bait. And hopefully we can get a mahi-mahi or a yellowfin. We'll see. the mahi-mahi! Must have been a school of mahi-mahi we've just gone through. There's a couple of beautiful little dollies. Mahi-mahi dorado.
It's the
What do you reckon, Trent?
well, two of them at this double hookup, but it's not big, whatever it is. Man, look at them.
Wow, all lit
How
up.
cute are they? Seems like there's a school of yellowfin down there. We're hoping for something a lot bigger than these.
There must just be a school of them.
Bring him in, eh?
There you go for it. This is just the start of what's going to be an epic few weeks here in